You love. It's not for me to say. You love.
Hi Nail Fam, hope you are well. So I took off the previous nail design that I had on, and then I applied some of this nude builder gel from Savilon. Now I previously used the clear one, but these two came in a set from Amazon and I definitely like the nude one. So what I'm trying to do here is see if I can apply some of this foil glue and act as a peel off base coat. And then I want to see if I can peel my nail design back off rather than having to file, because I don't have a dust collector. So I just have a lot of dust all over my table. So anyway, I let this foil glue dry for about 2 minutes, and now I'm going to go in with a layer of base gel. And I'm going to be using the brand called GlowTips, based in the UK today. So I'm going to be using some base gel, top gel, and also some of their gel polish to create this design. Now I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, but very simple and very easy. I'm going to take some inspiration from the KAWAII character called Kuromi. So the colors that I'm going to be using to create this set are these two from GlowTips, and this first one is called Candlelit, and then the other one is called Sisters for Life. I do not have a personal discount code, but I do know that Mama Does Nails, she is one of the ambassadors and she has a code. I will put that down in the description box. And if you love any of these gel polishes that I am showing you, feel free to use her code. And what I can tell you about the gel polishes from GlowTips, they are very creamy, they are very pigmented, and you can almost get away with just one coat. But I'm going to be doing an ombre style with this nail design. So I'm going to take my little ombre brush here, and this is the one from eNail Couture that Baby Girl Nails sent me. And I'm going to just dab that into a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and try to ombre these nails. So what I'm going to do for this ombre is just apply the gel polish to the very tip of the nail. Then I will take that ombre brush that is slightly damped in the isopropyl. Now, there are a few ways that you could quite possibly ombre. The ombre brush, I don't know, it's not on the top of my list of the best ways to do an ombre, but I have it, and that's what I'm going to be trying to attempt today. And it was not a bad ombre. I think I just needed to make sure that the strokes weren't too strandy, so that when you apply your top coat, you don't see a lot of the strands. So definitely give it a try. Let me know if you like them. But I will definitely look into trying a few other ways of how you can ombre gel polish on to the nail. But for now, I just lightly stroke on to the gel polish, and when I feel satisfied with how it is done, then I cure it under the UV lamp for a full 60 seconds. Now, I'm now going to go in with a second ombre layer, and it's going to be this beautiful glitter gel polish here, and I'm going to take just a line of the gel polish here and then ombre that down over that same thin layer of the gel polish that I had on previously. So even if you made like a little mistake with the ombre brush, definitely glitter covers it all up and you're going to be quite okay. Now that we are all done with that glitter ombre and we have cured that under the UV lamp for around 45 seconds, now we can go in with a little bit of artwork. I'm going to take my black line art gel here and just put two little dots here onto the nail, and then I will combine them kind of together to create like a little black heart. Now, as I mentioned, this nail design is taking a little bit of inspiration from the KAWAII character Kuromi. And as usual, I kind of like the villains a little bit better than, the nice ones. I like cute stuff too, but definitely the villains need to have a little bit more presence. So once I'm done with these two little hearts, I am going to do some 4-point stars and maybe a few little dots around the nail. And that's basically it for this cute and very simple nail design. Now, if you don't have line art gels, you can just use your regular gel polish or nail polish. All you will need is possibly a dotting tool as well as a line art brush so that you're able to connect the dots together. All right, so here's how that nail is looking. Now we're going to move on to the last two fingers, and I'm going to take my white line art gel here, and I'm just going to go ahead and try to attempt a swirl line onto those nails. Now, I personally would prefer possibly a line art brush and dipped into the gel polish because, again, these ones are a little bit on the thicker side, but I am fine using them as is. I think I prefer, like, those French nail designs, or like a half French or a wavy French. That's what gel liners are super at. But when you come to this like wavy lines, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. So anywho, I have the white line on, and then once I have this on, I'm going to quickly flash cure this so that it doesn't go all over the place and try to make a mess here. And then to the side of that line, I'm going to go back in with the candle lit as well as that beautiful purple gel polish, Sisters for Life, onto the nail. So I'm going to take my little palette here that I got from Shein, and I'm just going to put a few dots of the gel polish onto this palette, and then I'll take my line art gel brush. So here's how that is looking, and it looks okay. I'm gonna go ahead now and apply some top gel over all of the nails and give them a full cure for 60 seconds. Once I am done curing these nails, then I am gonna take my 100-180 file just to kind of clean up the sides and make sure that they are nice and sharp and crispy. After this, I'll take a little alcohol wipe with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on it, and then just remove any excess dust and kind of, remove any residue and make sure it's nice and looking good. And then I will apply a little bit of cuticle oil just to make sure that the cuticles aren't crusty looking, not too dry. And that is basically it for this simple and very easy design. I hope that you enjoyed this quick tutorial. definitely give GlowTips a peek. Visit their website. Don't forget to use Mama Does Nails code just to save a few dollars, and I will see you in the next video.